Welcome back to the BYUtv.org Men's Basketball Media Day web chats. Now joined by Jaren Sweeney. If you have a question for Jaren, post it on Facebook.com/BYUtv Sports or at BYUtv Sports on Twitter. Crazy technology, trying to bring them in. Jaren, let's start off with this. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and how the heck you got to BYU.
All right, well, I'm from Mesa, Mountain View, Mesa, Arizona, and I went to Mountain View High School. I'm LDS, so all three of my older siblings came here. My aunt played volleyball here probably 10, 12 years ago. So it's just always been kind of in the family and just somewhere I always wanted to go. So, and I love basketball, so why not play basketball when I'm here?
What was your aunt's name that played volleyball?
Amy Reed while she was here. Now it's Amy Offen, but Amy Reed.
Athletics in the family, fantastic. Yeah. Mighty Mountain View. Many of BYU athletes come from there. Let's just name off some of the good ones. So, John Beck, Max Hall, Chelsea Goodman was women's volleyball. Todd Heap.
Todd Heap.
Yeah.
I can't even think of all of them, but there's a lot.
Toros.
Yeah, the Toros.
Toros.
Yeah,
So
Mighty Toros.
The Mighty Toros produced another one. You're one of the 4 non-scholarshiped players.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to come here without a scholarship, whereas you maybe could have gone somewhere else on a scholarship?
BYU likes to score a lot, and we like to run. And it's kind of a similar situation as my high school team. Obviously, I was one of the leaders on my high school team, but I didn't score. I did score a lot, but I wasn't one of those players that averaged 25 points a game because no one else on my team was good. So we run a similar system, and it just seemed like the right place for me to come.
How excited are you to be a part of this, especially after the Sweet 16 year?
It's really exciting. Obviously, we lose Jackson and Jimmer and Logan and stuff like that, but we have some good leaders on our team and some good experience coming back, and it's been fun being with the guys and playing, so I'm excited.
And this is a unique situation that we chatted a little bit earlier with Craig Cusick about, which is normally the non-scholarship guys aren't listed on the roster. But this year you're actually on the roster. You have a jersey number and everything. So you're actually a part of this team. How exciting is that for you to actually – you're not just a practice guy squad per se. You could actually get in the game.
Yeah, it's exciting. My friends would be like, "Oh, you're famous," and it's like, "Oh, not really yet, but maybe in a couple years." So it's fun to be on the team and people know and stuff like that. So it's cool.
Describe your skill set and what you bring.
I think I'm a pretty versatile player. I mean, right now they have me playing a wing and a 4 kind of player because I can shoot. I'm great at, even if I'm not scoring, I'm a hustle player, so I'll try to go get the offensive rebound or do whatever I can to help out the team. I don't have to score to be a threat. So.
Okay. This is Jaren Sweeney, BYU men's basketball team. Tweet at BYUtv Sports if you have a question for him, or post it on Facebook.com/BYUtv Sports. And as we chat, the women's basketball team is practicing behind us. Looks like the practice is going good so far. And we'll continue out the day here on BYUtv.org. You're number 15, right?
Yes.
Why 15?
Honestly, it wasn't really my choice. When I was 24 in high school, that was the number I wanted, but DeMarcus got it, so it's not a big deal. It's obviously just a number, so get used to 15, and that can be my number for college.
How much involvement have you had in actual pickup games and sort of practices with the team so far?
I've been here all summer, so we played every day during the summer, and we've been having some more workouts and open gyms and kind of stuff like that lately, and so I'm just trying to figure out my role and trying to help my team members get to where they need to be for the season. How
did those practices compare to what you did in games in high school?
They're a little bit different. Obviously in high school I was kind of more like, you get the ball, you got to score, you got to create, whatever. Now there's other guys that can do that as well, so it makes it easier at times because I can give the ball to someone else and they can do it for a few plays and they can pass it to me and I can hit a shot. So.
When did you know that you'd be a part of this BYU team? Because I can imagine as a high school senior going, Jimmer and all that, I'm going to be a part of that team next year. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I didn't obviously I really wanted to come up here. I didn't really officially decide till end of my season, but. It was exciting. People were like, "Hey, you're gonna go play with Jimmer," and even still, people are like, "Hey, have you met Jimmer?" Yeah, I have. So it's fun.
What was that first meeting like with him?
First meeting was when I came up here on my visit, and they were playing Wyoming, and he had a good game, obviously. And
on senior day, that last.
Yeah, it was the very last game, or preseason or like whatever regular season game, and I got to meet him in the locker room and stuff. So it was fun. Try not to be like the annoying fan, like, hey, you're so cool, because I'm gonna be playing on the team next year, but whatever. It's still cool to meet him.
And he, with the NBA lockout, is more than likely, he's told me, going to be practicing with the team, so he'll still be a part of it.
Yeah, he's been around when open gym. I think my first day, like the first day we had open gym that he was there, I guarded him for the first few games, so I was a little nervous, but I did all right. I don't know how hard he was going, but it made me feel good.
What's that first, you get down in the defensive stance when you're guarding Jim or Fredette? What's going through here?
It's a little scary, he's like, well, he could probably go around me if he wants to, but he's what the kind of range he has, so he's going to shoot it probably too, so you never know what he's going to do.
Got a tweet for you. It says, Jaren, are you as obsessed with Steve Nash as your older brother Justin?
I'm not as obsessed with Steve Nash as my older brother Justin, but yeah, my brother, I think his cougar board name or whatever is like Nasty, but he loves Steve Nash, and I don't know, he was going to give one of his little kids like middle name like Nash or something. So, but I do like him. He's a good player. So.
Who do you like the most in the NBA?
That's a hard question. I like LeBron James. I actually just saw that movie, whatever, More Than a Game, with him in it. I like LeBron James a lot, but he's kind of an easy person to pick. Chris Paul I like a lot too. He's a good passer, player even for his size. So.
Okay. Another one from Coug Fan Blue. He says, Jaren, what's your favorite memory playing basketball? I've seen a great video of a last-second shot you hit.
In club ball, this last summer, we were playing like a California double pump team, and this was in the Adidas Super 64, so a big tournament, and we were losing by 6 points with like 10 seconds left. And we're like, we're going to have to go home. There's enough time for us to drive back to Arizona from this point because we're in Vegas. And they hit 2 free throws, so they're up by 6. And then we passed it in, and my point guard threw it up the court to me. I hit a 3. And we're still like, okay, we're still going to lose. It's 3 points, 5 seconds left. And they pass it in, and it goes off their guy's hand and out of bounds. And so the team was going to give me the ball again for a 3. And my teammate threw it to me, and it hit like a defender's fingertips and went all the way to half court. So I went running after it and turned around, like kind of falling away in like the corner of half court with a guy in my face, and threw it up, and it went in. The buzzer went off like halfway in the air, and it swished in. We went into overtime and won, and then ended up winning the tournament. So
fantastic.
It was exciting.
That's a good memory. Yeah. Thanks for the tweet from Coug Fan Blue. If you have a question or comment for Jaren Sweeney of the BYU men's basketball team, tweet it at BYUtv Sports, post it on Facebook.com/BYUtv Sports. Jason Glenn says, stoked to see you in BYU blue. Who's better looking, you or your brother Justin? Justin getting some love here.
Yeah, yes, my brother loves me. That's actually my brother's brother-in-law, I think, that tweeted that. Can you repeat the question?
Who's better looking, you or your brother Justin?
I'll just go with me and be more confident, but I don't know how to answer that question. But I would have to say me.
Okay, fantastic. As a non-scholarship player, I guess how motivated are you to work as hard as you can, do I guess what Brock Zylstra did is earn a scholarship and when that time comes?
It's obviously motivating to be a scholarship player, especially with the economy now. People don't have lots of money. It's good to have school paid for, but just have to go out there, practice, and work as hard as I can. Like I said before, if I'm not scoring, I think Coach still notices the little things and hustling, going offensive rebounds and stuff like that. And obviously he does love shooters, and I feel like I've been shooting pretty well lately, so it's going good.
Without a scholarship, how are things, I guess, different for you compared to some of the other players? Obviously no scholarship, but what else?
It's honestly not really any different. Obviously they get scholarship money, but I'm still treated like they are with equipment and everything else, so I don't think
you get all the swag.
Yeah, I still get all this stuff, so as far as anyone else knows, I might have a scholarship. They just don't know that I don't get the scholarship money for school and for housing and stuff like that.
Yeah, fantastic. What kind of difference will it make, you think, for this year's team playing in a different conference? It's sort of a new chapter for BYU.
Actually, when I heard they were switching, I thought it was a really good thing because obviously we're up here in this elevation, and most of the schools we're going to be playing are from California. And so we'll get to go down there, and we'll all be running around and have all the oxygen we want, and we'll be feeling good. And when they come up here, they'll be winded and stuff like that. So I think that's a good advantage for us. And I think it's also good that we're playing some different teams, and it should be fun.
What do you look forward to the most about this season?
I don't see how far we go into the tournament. I mean, winning games, this kind of stuff, TV and stuff like that. I don't know. Everything really. All exciting.
What kind of expectations have you guys talked about internally, especially after the year that was last year?
I think as a team, you always have to have the expectation to do just as good or better the next year. So, although we lost those players, I think we're going to try our best to get to the same place as last year or go farther.
Okay. Chatting with Jaren Sweeney, the BYU men's basketball team here on Media Days. The women's basketball team practices behind us. If you have a question for Jaren, tweet it at BYUtv Sports or post it to facebook.com/BYUtv Sports. What former or current BYU basketball player would you sort of compare your game to?
I feel like I play kind of similar to Logan Magnuson did last year.
Mm-hmm. Logan's a little bit taller.
Yeah, he's a little bit taller than me, but he's similar. He's not real big for a big guy, but he rebounded and he could shoot. So I feel like I'm pretty similar to him. Current player that I'm probably similar to, I don't really know. I mean, I feel like I have similarities to a lot of the players, but nothing real specific like, hey, he plays the exact same as me. But, you know, Logan's probably the closest that I feel like I'm to.
Okay. And how tall are you and what specific position do you want to play?
I'm 6'5", and I'm probably, at least like when I get back from my mission and stuff like that, I'll play like small forward right now because I'm just trying to help the team out. I'm playing 3 and 4, so just whatever the coach wants me to right now. But okay. I'm assuming when I start playing, I'll play small forward.
What are the mission plans for you?
I'm going to stay all year and finish out winter semester, and then I'm going to go on my mission as soon as I can and come back and get ready for the 2014 season, I think.
Yeah.
So
when all is said and done with BYU guys, you throw in maybe a redshirt year in mission there. It's like a 7-year thing.
Yeah, I'll be.
We may be talking about your name in 2019.
Yeah, maybe. That's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy. Well, congratulations on making the team, and we look forward to seeing you in action.
Yeah, it'll be fun here. Thanks
a lot, Jaren Sweeney. We'll be back in a moment. Let me check here with Ian Harward, who I heard runs like a 5:30 mile or something.
Yeah, he's pretty fast. He's
fast.
He's a fast big guy.
Okay, we'll check in with him in a moment on BYUtv.org.